Ready to start a podcast? Bill Moran Productions is ready for you. Simply go to BillMoranProductions.com and fill out our Contact Us form. Or call us anytime. 585-206-8866. Your voice, your story. Bill Moran Productions handles the rest.
When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was, 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel, yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Welcome. Thank you so much for getting your pot on. Please tell a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship.
I've been telling people in my church about it.
About the oh, good. What are they?
One of them wants to come on, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For real?
You'd love. I'm not joking. And he goes, "Hey, look, he can even talk to me off camera first if he wants to." He doesn't. I mean, he's not insisting that he comes on, but he said, "Yeah, I'd love to come on." He goes, "He could even interview me off camera to make sure it's a fit. It's not, no big deal."
I would. Well, I'm not a.
No, I know. No, he's just. But
I'm not afraid. I mean, I don't say it meanly. I don't have a problem. What does he think? I'm going to have a problem with?
No, he just admired. No, he just loved your work with on the air when you were on radio.
Oh yeah.
And he sees the clips every once in a while, and he asked me about you. And he said, "I'd love to talk spiritual stuff with Bill because I know he's got some interesting takes, and I'd love to talk with him about it."
Let's set that up.
Serious? Okay.
Yeah, set it up. I think that would be interesting. I had an interesting week, and I think this would be something that you could kind of relate to in a way.
I can relate to interesting, believe me. I've had some interesting news myself.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it on the air.
Okay. All right.
Health issues.
Oh, no. More?
No. Just the same stuff.
Okay. All right.
Same stuff I told you about before. I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast, but,
Yeah.
I'm okay. But it really gives kind of like, okay, you're not 26 anymore.
No. Well, right.
You may think you're 26, but you're 46. And now you have to start living like you're 46. Not totally. Like, I'm not going to be like getting a cane or any of that stuff. That's not what I mean. But
no.
You can't, like, the days of running wind sprints and heavy lifting, not that you could ever tell, those days are not, they're not what they used to be. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. I'm feeling a little off this morning. I'm not really sure why, but.
Well, you work like 7 jobs, so I can understand.
No, it had nothing to do with that, because yesterday I actually took like my style of a self-care day, and I will explain what that was in a second. But my mom is in Europe, and she went over there with my sister and her family. And one of my mom's really, really good friends from Nazareth, who I met the kids and the families when we were much younger. I've seen this woman many times since, because it would be a lot of the ladies would be together, and sometimes my mom would come up and stay with me, and I would drive her to like whatever dinner so she could have a couple drinks, and then someone was driving her home.
We're going to JoJo's to meet with high society.
So I love this woman. She and I don't know her all that well. She's 79 herself, but she's still working.
Is your mom 79?
My mom is 79.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
She looks great.
So, and this woman still works and has a very interesting job and career, and is just cool and funny.
I love that.
Me too. And
when the girls get together, like the old women like to be called girls, and when you get a bunch of girls together who are funny, oh, it's a blast.
So this woman's husband was suffering with dementia or living with dementia and passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
And my mom called me the day she was leaving, and we're talking. She tells me this, and she says, you know, I'm going to be out of town. The wake is this day. The funeral is this day. And I said, would you like me to attend? And I said, I feel kind of like mafioso. I'm here for the family. Give it to me. Give
Yeah.
Give it to me. Come on. Come on.
I'm trying to think. Like, remember it Analyze This?
Yeah.
Billy Crystal's Jewish.
Yes.
The family's Italian.
Yes.
They're Catholic. I think they're Catholic.
Yeah.
He walks in. So he walks in with Robert De Niro, who's the Don, and he kisses the mom or the wife, the daughter, the brother, and then he gets this big hug and a kiss from this other guy. He goes, him, I don't know.
But it was like, because I'm saying, like, I'm here for the family.
Yeah.
So my mother said, I would absolutely love it if you would do that. So here comes the day, and I am doing things out of town. I'm an hour and a half out of town. I'm heading back. I've got an appointment that I needed to start on the phone because I didn't even get out of where I thought I'd get out of at the time I did. So I'm coming back. I do that. Then I'm running off to the cleaners to pick up the clothes for the wake. Then I go home, I change, and I look up where is the funeral happening or the wake. Where's the wake happening? So I punch in the name of the funeral home, and I start driving, and I go, I don't know that this is right, but So I get to the funeral home, and I go, oh, all right, well, it is the same name. And I walk in, and the line is out the room and to the door, okay? So I get in line, and I'm like, this dude was 83 years old. Is it possible that the line would be this long? And there's a woman in front of me. And remember, I don't really know this family, so I don't recognize a lot of people in the line.
The other thing, too, is sometimes there's a double header. Sometimes there's multiple rooms.
Right.
Are you here for the McCaskies, or are you here for the Bevilacquas?
This was one long line.
Okay, so it was one dude.
Yeah, it was one guy.
He was holding court.
One person.
One dead guy holding court.
But they don't have anything like on the screen. There's no.
The picture. Oh, yeah. Like they got the pictures down, like the slideshow of Grandpa.
So I'm like, okay, well. So I'm standing there, and I'm behind a woman that I recognize, but I do not know. I've seen her for years, different places around Pittsford, Fairport. And for some reason, I think, let me double check that obituary. I look it up. I'm at the right funeral home.
Oh, wrong guy.
Wrong location. Wrong location.
Oh, they franchised.
They have a franchise.
Oh, it's like Buffalo. Am I Gone? Funeral home.
So now I'm in right on the edge of Henrietta, Pittsford, Henrietta.
Oh, you should have called me.
And I have to now go to Victor. And it's telling me it's 20 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Well, you
still have other things to do, though?
I got to go to class at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm thinking, all right, I told my mom I'm going to do this. I'm in my funeral wears. Although I did wear jeans because I'm like, fuck it, I'm not changing. I don't have enough time.
If you have the sport coat,
yes,
it cures a lot of ails.
And I had shoes.
You could have like shorts on. If you have the sport coat, it's all good.
You can't have.
That's why they used to call it the sports writer's uniform. They wanted to look official, but wanted to be casual. Yeah. So a sport coat over anything. Oh, you're in.
So I now arrive at the correct funeral home. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to be able to breeze in, breeze out, right, kind of thing. I walk in, and boom, there's a line out the door, out the room, around, and to the door. And I'm like, oh boy. And then some of the grandkids are coming out, and what amazing kids. I just have to say this. I was so impressed. They're talking to different people in the line, and they all knew them, and they're stopping and they're introducing. Like one of them is clearly in her later years of college and is working at a couple local places over the summer and has a boyfriend or a friend there, and she's introducing him. And then there's younger kids, and they're talking about basketball and hockey with these guys. And I'm like, they were just, I mean, the kids came out and approached. It wasn't like, and I was like, wow, these are impressive. Yeah. So now I
move these people along. Finally
making around the turn, and the line goes to the back of the room, across.
Oh, it zigzags.
And then
it's a snake.
All the way up.
It's
and
a
I'm
snake
going,
line.
oh. So I stand there, and I don't want to be that guy with my phone, but I whip it out, and I write an email to the professor going, I'm in a line at a wake. I think that's the sign of a life well lived, but I'm not going to make it to class on time. So I continue on. And about an hour later now, I reach the family. And they don't really know me.
Mm-hmm.
And the youngest son, and they're all tall. Like they had 2 daughters and then a son who was a little bit younger than them. And he's like, hey. And I said, I'm Marge Moran's son. And he goes, no, I know. I said, our moms went to college. Yeah. He goes, you're the Moranimal.
Hey, everybody, look.
Oh, wait. I got to tell you something else that happened in line. So I don't know why, but you ever feel like someone's staring at you?
Yes.
Okay, so I look over my shoulder, and I see this woman, and all I see is one eye. One eye. She's kind of leaned back, and one eye keeps kind of, and it's focused on me and then darting away, and then the one eye back. And I keep looking back. I go, okay, I don't know what this is. I have no idea, right? And all of a sudden, the woman says to me, did you attend St. John Fisher, and were you a communication major in the early 90s, 93, 94? And I said, yes, I was.
I also double majored in philosophy.
No.
No, I'm being funny.
Sorry. I think I might have said that.
Actually, yeah, I double majored.
I think I didn't double major, but I think I did say.
Basil 219.
I did say, because she's like, we worked on a project together in communications. And I said,
you didn't remember her?
I don't, well.
Back in my day.
Bro.
My Labatt Blue period.
Hang on. I have no idea. I really don't. Like, I don't recognize this person at all. And she said to me, but she was very honest. She said, I don't remember your name, but I remember your face.
That's, at Fisher, in all seriousness, that's a big thing. Because you recognize everybody, but you don't know anybody's names, but you see them all the time because it's a small school.
Well, and here's the other thing. I'm very, very lucky about the fact that I'm not very gray. And I don't know if I always looked old, but I think I've maintained enough that you can go, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Where other people are like, is it? Maybe?
Now, I've seen pictures of you from like 30 years ago, and you look the same.
Yeah, I was similar. I wouldn't say the same, but similar for sure. So, and I think a lot of people do. But then there's some where you go, what the fuck happened?
You're like Kelly Gillis.
Kelly Gillis. Oh,
Top Gun. My goodness. She looks older than your mom.
I know, but
I'm not picking at anybody. I'm just saying. Look at Tom Cruise.
Yes, you are.
Look at Tom Cruise.
Yes, you are.
And look at Kelly Gillis.
Wait.
I am trying to paint a picture for our audience.
Hang on. You are picking.
No.
Yep. Because
stating.
I used to say that if Kelly Gillis was going to be in the Top Gun Maverick, I'd go, she would be one of the guys in a flight suit landing the planes of the day. Come on in, Maverick. Come on in. And people used to get so mad at me when I talked about that on the radio, and rightfully so. But so when I get up to the woman, I feel really bad. I feel uncomfortable about this. I shouldn't say bad. Her daughter walks over and says, this is Marge's son, Bill, and she said, "Oh, yes, Billy, hi." She's like, "The Maranimal." I'm like, "Oh God." And I
know
said,
you've made it in life when when your name is when your nickname is preceded by an article.
I don't think so.
The Maranimal.
I don't think so. So
The Ohio State University.
So
the Maranimal.
I say, so now I don't know what to do. And for whatever reason, I go, "Mrs. Mate, bring it in." And I wrap my hand around her, and I think I slam her forehead into my shoulder. There's like a pound of foundation now on my jacket. This poor woman, her hair's all...
Her face print is in your jacket.
Her hair's askew. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, what did I just fucking do? And she was so sweet. We talked for a little while, and then off to class I went. "So, you think you've got better music knowledge than the people on Billified?" Well, Friday night, August 7th, come prove it. We're taking our live Theme That Tune game to the Fairport VFW, 300 Macedon Center Road in Fairport. And you're invited to come play along.
It is Letters to Cleo.
Look at my man over there.
And this could be used as a movie one, too.
It could.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Here's how it'll work. We'll play 3 rounds. You get 5 points if you have the name of the artist, 5 more points for the correct title of the song, and 10 points if you also get the year.
What year do we have?
Wow.
I guess.
1997?
Oh, I guess 2013.
I said 2012.
It's 1999.
3 rounds. And here's the payoff. The winner of each round walks away with a pair of 3-day general admission plus passes to the Hoochie Festival, August 14th through the 16th, right here in Fairport. These aren't regular GA tickets. This is GA Plus, with access to the World of Whiskey experience with 20 complimentary tastings. The GA Plus Stage View Lounge, upgraded restrooms, prime views of the main stage. That's over $400 worth of tickets each round, and you can win them just by knowing your music. If you win, you head to Hoochie and you catch great bands like My Morning Jacket, Guster, Modest Mouse, and a whole lot more. So grab your friends, test your music knowledge, and find out if you're actually smarter than the loudmouths right here on Billified. Friday, August 7th, Fairport VFW, 300 Macedon Center Road. We'll see you there. Bring your ears and maybe your ego. Every generation will say, and I hear it a lot these days, like, kids are out of control. Kids are out of control. Where are the parents? The adults are insane. Just all this stuff. And there's a story that I came across that kind of sits right in the middle. And I go, I should bring this up with Dan because your wife is a teacher.
Yes.
And she's a middle school teacher.
Oh.
So apparently a 5th grade teacher got...
In some religions, they call that purgatory.
Yeah. Apparently a 5th grade teacher got so frustrated with a kid, like, disrespecting a lockdown drill, okay?
Oh.
Well, I don't know if the kid was quiet. I don't know what it was, but the kid was, like, laying down or something. And the teacher allegedly stepped on the student's back. Now, we can all agree that there's something between Danny, please settle down, and...
corporal punishment?
Well, becoming a WWE finishing move in some way.
Well, dude,
right?
Andre the Giant did that to Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 3.
There you go. So, there is, I would say that kids need consequences. Boundaries are very important throughout your life. And if you're not good at setting boundaries, you'll find yourself in very uncomfortable situations that you don't need to be in.
Right.
And I think, so, there's all, I don't know. So, and teachers are getting what feels like, in some ways, maybe a little less authority every year, but I don't know if that's really fair to say or not. And I don't, I remember, I think even with my own kids, sometimes when I would go, well, let the school handle, whatever was going on. They said they'll handle it. So you're backing the teachers, right? You're kind of endorsing what they're going to do, and I think that would always sort of be the way. And parents aren't necessarily in backing, and I don't think what did our parents walk it off was always
Put some dirt on it.
yeah. I mean,
Man up.
Yeah, that's not a physical therapy move. Now, here's the thing that I have not said. This is a 350-pound man.
Oh, so Andre the Giant.
So it's a 350-pound man who allegedly, he says, put one foot on the kid's back to kind of go settle down or whatever.
Was his full weight, or did he just kind of That's my question.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
We got to go under the hood for this one.
Hard to say.
Dean Blandino live from New York on Fox. Dino, what do you see? All right, so we got the student. It's a lockdown drill. Clearly, everybody's in place except this guy. All right, now we got him spot shed over here. Now here's the adult coming over, 350 pounds. Now, does he put his full weight on his left foot? Watch his right foot.
Well,
that's where he's coming from.
So some I'm sure that they probably interviewed kids in the class, and I think because the article says he was used as a human step stool. Mm-hmm. Teacher says...
Was it a catch, though? Did they rule it a catch?
I put my foot on the kid's back for 10 seconds, and I took it off as soon as I heard the sobbing, which, I mean, look, you can give a kid a detention. You can call the parents. You can suspend a kid.
Remember our bridge too far conversation with Trump and the cats?
I'm pretty
This is the bridge too far. There's so many other avenues he could have taken.
I'm pretty sure that a human weighted blanket isn't part of the, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think. And
a 350-pound human blanket.
Right. And so I think my first reaction when I read this story was like, I don't know.
That's like 3 Jamesons. You're kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big dude.
But I honestly, when I read this, I was like, which I go, I guess that's not the right answer, because then I go to the comments and parents are like, yeah, if that were my kid, this teacher would have had something to. And so the teacher immediately resigned, I think admitted to doing this to 2 other kids as well.
That's my thing. Lean into it. Put your weight into it.
Well, I mean, so the parents are saying that the kid is now walking like he's 80. So it does make you wonder, is it true? Did he like rupture a disc in the kid's lower back?
Make sure you bring your neck brace to school, Jimmy. Okay. I mean, I am all about, teachers, like parents having the teachers back, teachers having the parents back.
Sure.
I'm all about discipline, okay? Like I had a school administrator tell me, she was asking me about my wife. And I was telling her, I go, yeah, it just gets worse and worse. She goes, yeah, the principal's afraid. Okay, the superintendent's afraid of the school board. The principal's afraid of the superintendent. The teachers are afraid of the principal and the adults and the kids. The kids can do whatever they want. Like nobody has the teachers' backs anymore, because now the teachers are the ones who are enemies of the state to everybody, to the teachers, to the students, to the administration, to the school board, to the principals. Nobody has the teachers' backs anymore.
Right.
So I can understand where the dude is coming from. But like Adrian Peterson, you could spank your son, or you could take a switch and hit him 600 times.
Well, look.
That's child abuse.
I feel terrible for teachers, honestly, because there isn't a whole lot. And I always find it pretty good when somebody can be stern, but not raise their voice, but kind of strike a chord in a kid. But if your disciplinary strategy can be measured in pounds per square inch, I think you're going to lose the room on that one. That's all I'm saying.
Like the next level is to drop elbows on the kid.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, right.
Like you said, if I've seen it in a WWE ring, it's probably not a good idea to do in school.
You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carn Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund.
Ready to start a podcast? Bill Moran Productions is ready for you. Simply go to BillMoranProductions.com and fill out our Contact Us form. Or call us anytime. 585-206-8866. Your voice, your story. Bill Moran Productions handles the rest.
But if there were a camera when I was in college, to that level, and I think there were cameras, but we didn't have what we have now.
No.
And it's certainly not the instant stuff, right, that we could do. But there was a kid who, when I went to St. John Fisher University, they had a golf course where there's now softball, baseball, and track and field throwing event fields are back there. But it used to be a 9-hole course. Was it there when you were there?
Oh, yeah.
So there's
to this day, I've never seen it, but yeah.
So a bunch of guys were out playing, and there's a kid who lives in my hall, on my floor, who had a single. And the rest of us had like doubles and stuff. But it was a dorm where if you wanted a single, that's where they put you. But as the university grew, they put us over there. Transfer students started there. And I was over there, and we were insane. Like insane.
Murphy Hall?
Yep.
Okay.
So this kid comes running in, and he goes, "Hey, I left my keys in my golf bag," and I'm all the way out because it would go, you shoot, hole 1 is going away from the building,
Mm-hmm.
hole 2 comes back towards, hole 3 goes this way, hole 4, so it's just back and forth. Right? So they happen to be way out. And he's like, "You got any shorts I can borrow?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "I left my keys in my golf bag, and it's way out on the golf course, and I had a little accident." Gets worse. So I go, "I'm going to give you underwear and shorts, and I don't want the underwear back." And he goes, "All right, great." I go, "Seriously, just throw the fucking shit out if I think what happened." And he comes back and still folded up are my shorts and underwear. He never put them on. He goes, "The RA was here. I got into my room." I go, "Okay, great." Nothing really thinking about it the rest of the day. I decided that I would study every night.
Mm-hmm.
And I would usually go over to the library. But for some reason, I started going down to a study lounge in our building. And I go to the bathroom on the first floor, and I'm looking, and I go, "What the fuck?" And there's drops. Think Hansel and Gretel with the breadcrumbs, but they're getting bigger, and they're leading to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I then see...
Like OJ to the Bronco.
I then see, and this is all true, I then see a turd on the back of the toilet, on the back of the fucking toilet. Now, whenever I shit from the top and missed, guess what I did? I cleaned it up.
Clean it up.
I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
That's why I say wet paper towel can pick that up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the wipes seem to smear more than the wet paper towel. There's more surface area and grippy stuff in the paper towel. Just saying.
I may have to try something.
So
new
if I missed, right, I would clean it up.
I had the class to at least.
Yeah, goddamn, absolutely. I was a gentleman then.
I was a sophisticated douchebag.
So, hell yeah, I think I was. I was a douche. I was the debutante douchebag.
Since we're using French words.
Yes. So this kid, so there's this big fucking runny turd. It's running, and you can see where it had sloped down the back of the toilet seat. Some had dripped in, but the floor is covered, and that's covered. So I think, ew, and what a fucking disgusting pig. And then I go, but. So I go back to the study room, and I find a pencil. I had a pencil back then. So I take a pencil, unsharpened pencil, and I write on a sign, "Sorry, maintenance, must have been the tuna salad." and I put it on the pencil, right? So I've got the pencil that goes, like, there's a hole, and it goes through the back, and then it pokes out the top, but you can read it. You can read the thing. And I take the pencil, and I shove it in the turd. Well, I didn't think this through enough.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that amazing? A brilliant joke that you didn't think all the way through.
I cannot say that's a brilliant joke, Dan. Cannot say it.
I don't see anybody in my generation doing that.
Really?
No. They didn't have the ambition.
I don't know. I find everything in life funny. I find most of life funny. Not everything, but most of life funny. Well, they get pissed, and everybody on our floor gets charged a hazmat. They had a hazmat team.
Well, that is bio.
So there's hazmat. Yeah. It gets worse.
That's a biohazard.
Yeah, well, they had an outside the college. They had an outside team come in to clean this fucking turd up.
Surf Pro shows up in their yellow suits.
This motherfucker.
They look like Breaking Bad.
So everybody's pissed at him, but they should have been pissed at me because I don't know that anybody would have done anything or they would have blamed us, except that we were known for the antics. Like, we set up a pyramid of beer cans outside the RA's room.
So when you open the door.
And had pitching contests at like 2 a.m. with a tennis ball from the other end of the hallway. And then somebody had a banana and someone smacked it out of their hand, and then the banana got smeared, right? And you could tell it was fucking banana because the seeds go in like a little circle around the center of a banana if you eat the banana.
Yeah.
But it got elongated as it smeared. It was clearly, in my mind, if I were arguing this, a banana. Got charged another hazmat fee because someone was convinced from maintenance that we had smeared shit into the rug because somebody had shit on the yeah. So that was
Actual retail price of this showcase is
I bought those were
those were the days.
Yeah, but here's the sad part. I would still do things like that. Like
today.
Well, if I took a shit, I may go. How far down the hallway can I get it to go?
Wow. Okay.
I forget what I did once where the strength and conditioning coach came out and was screaming at me.
In high school or college?
College.
Strength and conditioning coach for football?
For Fisher.
Really?
Lived in the dorm, in my dorm. It was the nicer dorm, but he had a room way at the other end of the hall. And I must have been drunk coming in, and I don't know what I did. I did something. It might have involved having my pants off. And I just remember him coming out and yelling. And then I made several comments that seemed to really get under his skin and had all my friends laughing, but they couldn't get me in the room fast enough because I just can't remember what I said. But there was always stuff like that. I would have fun. Too much fun, maybe. Ridiculous fun, you know?
The Berenstain Bears and too much fun.
Well, I even said to somebody the other day, like, there was a kid across the hall that had a really hot mom, like really hot. Like she stood out. And I remember I sniffed the cushion.
Yeah. Back where I grew up, moms were not hot.
And I said to Colleen, she said something about her mom was going to stop by or whatever. And I said, if I'm ever around and your mom's there and then she leaves, I'm going over to pick up the
cushion.
And she goes, no, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Ever. But I still find that so funny because it's so inappropriate and so fucking weird. And I don't know why. I don't know where it came from in my head to do it. I have no idea. I don't know if I saw it somewhere. I can't. It was so funny to me.
Yeah.
Not funny. Apparently.
Well.
No, it's a joke that falls flat with some people.
Just like
it's shocking It's shocking
It
and
is.
unexpected. And if you did it, like what would have been even funnier is if somebody's grandmother came to visit at college and then you did it. That is even funnier to me, only because there's such a, like, who's doing that? Oh, it smells like Depends. Your grandma was here.
Yeah, see, that doesn't do anything for me. No.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Ah,
It's funny how you came to Rochester, though, and in radio, you found your tribe. You found your tribesmen. People who would appreciate that. Some whom you had lunch with.
Yeah, I did, and it was great. It was a fun time. I think Weeze even said that he was always like, because he said I was always a pussy broad, and it was guys like Moran and Muley that I could be the dick because Howard was a dick, and he's like, I just didn't have that in me. And I go, the fuck you didn't. And I tell the story about Andrew Dice Clay, an incident where I wound up getting screamed at by the management of Andrew Dice Clay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It was good times, good time. But you're right, I did. Well, I think you attract what you are, more or less. You know what I mean? And as you want to change things, change your thought process. That's all.
Change your state.
Yeah. Real quick, Buffalo Bills. I saw a whole breakdown this morning on ESPN. Live thing from training camp.
My whole thing with the Bills is who's the adult in the room now that McDermott's not there anymore. So we're going to find that out, or we may not find that out. I don't know. The other thing is unless it's an injury or constant bad play, like if Tyler Bass can't make his kicks or if guys are dropping balls, there's nothing really newsworthy. I understand why it's got to be reported and all the fluff stories because they have to report it. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't pay attention until something major happens.
Okay.
So if you miss camp, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
No news is always good news in camp. That's the best way to look at it.
I hear that DJ Moore and Josh Allen
are connecting, but they're connecting against nothing really.
Right. Sure.
And the other controversy is like when the defense makes a play, people don't cheer. And it's like, well, it's the same team. We only cheer with the offense. We don't cheer with the defense.
Look, you know, if there's a window, and there is in football, for sure, in every sport, but certainly that. By the way, did LeBron sign with the Sixers?
Yes.
He did?
About a week ago.
Fuck, I missed.
2-year contract. And the story is if they win it all, he's done. He's going to go out on top.
Huh?
And there's like all these memes of Bronny like hanging onto the airplane, or the Fresh Prince when they moved out of Bel Air and he's standing there on the carpet by himself. Here's Bronny. Hey, Dad.
That's funny. All right.
Have we ever gotten to the second verse of this song?
No, but for Dan Barillo,
good to see you, Bill.
I'm Bill Moran.
You look good.
We'll see you next time. Thank you, Dan.
Just stand on my time making Tennessee plates.
So, you think you've got better music knowledge than the people on Billified? Well, Friday night, August 7th, come prove it. We're taking our live Theme That Tune game to the Fairport VFW, 300 Macedon Center Road in Fairport. And you're invited to come play along.
It is Letters to Cleo.
Look at my man over there.
And this could be used as a movie one, too.
It could.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Here's how it'll work. We'll play 3 rounds. You get 5 points if you have the name of the artist, 5 more points for the correct title of the song, and 10 points if you also get the year.
What year do we have?
Wow.
1997?
I guess 2013.
I said 2012.
It's 1999.
3 rounds. And here's the payoff. The winner of each round walks away with a pair of 3-day general admission plus passes to the Hoochie Festival, August 14th through the 16th, right here in Fairport. These aren't regular GA tickets. This is GA Plus, with access to the World of Whiskey experience with 20 complimentary tastings. The GA Plus Stage View Lounge, upgraded restrooms, prime views of the main stage. That's over $400 worth of tickets each round, and you can win them just by knowing your music. If you win, you head to Hoochie and you catch great bands like My Morning Jacket, Guster, Modest Mouse, and a whole lot more. So grab your friends, test your music knowledge, and find out if you're actually smarter than the loudmouths right here on Billified. Friday, August 7th, Fairport VFW, 300 Macedon Center Road. We'll see you there. Bring your ears and maybe your ego.